Hey, welcome back to Dice Out. Today's strategy is a variation of the easy money strategy that Waylon has there. Waylon wins the way craps. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, go ahead and like and subscribe to his channel and subscribe to this one because we've got some different things coming out here. This one is one that I've adapted from a strategy on his channel that I really liked. I particularly like, I call it the easy money filler. I particularly like this for short like if you don't have very long at the casino, if you have 20, 30, 40 minutes and you just want to make some money over lunch break or something like that, that's where the strategy really comes in handy. So $15 level on the base level is $15 table. I've got 2,500 here. I don't think you'll need 2,500, which is why I recommend it. You could probably do it for less, but I always want to have a bankroll that you're never going to need. So here's the basics of how it comes out. We're going to start out with $100 on the no 4, okay? And then we're going to, even though we're at a $15 table, we're going to put 25 on the don't pass. That's your whole come out, and you'll see how this rolls out here. There's some different levels to this, and as we get into it, I'll show you the levels a little bit more. So we're coming out, we have dice out. We've got a yo right away. So this is one of the ways that we get hurt, but not, I mean, there aren't very many ways that we get hurt, but I'll show you as we go. If we do get knocked up, that don't pass is just going to fall, and we're just going to replace it. Okay, we've got 8. We're out on 8. So the second step to this is we're going to buy the 10 for $25. It costs us $1 big. And then we're going to place the 5 and 6 for $15. Okay. Or excuse me, the 5 for 15, 6 for 18, and the 9 for 15. All right. So this is the intuition behind this. The no 4, when the 7 comes, the no 4 is going to pay $48. Well, guess what? I have $48 right here. Too easy. On the 7, the 10 is going to lose, but this don't pass is going to pay. So these cancel each other out. So this pays 48, that cancels, those two cancel. We make and lose nothing on the 7. Where we do make money is these place bets. So these place bets are your money makers on this strategy along with the 10. So 5, 6, 9, and 10. This is where you make all your dough. You'll see how this works as well as what happens at the 4 rolls or the point. And so we're just going to keep on going. We've got a yo again. Nothing happening on the yo after the come out. We've got a 2. There's another horn bet. There is an 8. So the don't pass fell. Okay. We rolled the point for this strategy, and it's okay. I'll show you that this won't matter. We're just going to replace the don't pass. We're not going to level up on the don't pass. Okay, we don't need to. There's a 7. So none of these are working on the come out, but this is working and that's working. So on the 7, the 4 pays, the no 4 pays $50 minus our $2 big. The don't pass goes away. And so effectively we're up $23 there. And we are going to keep track of this on our phone or, calculator or something. Yeah, I'm an advocate of that to know how much I'm up. Our win goal is about $300 on this. So we're down just a little bit, not too bad, and we're coming out again. There's another 7. So we made back, so 52, there we go. This fell, and replace it. So we are even again on those don't passes, which is why I just replace them until about level 3 or level 4, and I'll show you what happens then. All right, so we're out on 10. 10, even though it's the point, we're still going to leave our buy there. So that we don't need to move that. We've got aces both places. Good, I need a 9. 9 is fine. So our 9 is going to pay $21. We're just going to keep track of where we're at within the roll. So we've got $21 there. And we've got a 6, easy 6. One thing I didn't do, and I'll go ahead and do it now, is we'll move our 5 to the 8. And after the first hit, you're going to cap the 8 or the 6, whichever one doesn't have a cap. So I'll just go ahead and do that now. And then you need to mark that $3. You're keeping track. So we've got a 6. 6 pays 21. Too easy. You got 35 there, and there's a 10. So in this case, yeah, we lose our don't pass, but we definitely make our we win money here. So $50 there, dollar big, and we just kind of mark that, and then we put our don't pass back up. There's a 7. All right. Now you might ask why I don't have a don't. If I have a don't pass instead of a pass, you'll see when we 7 out, it cancels each other out. It makes the whole thing work. So there's a 7. So we saw before this this pays too big here. This goes away, but this comes back, and we make almost 25 bucks. 25 minus the too big, and so we are out on a 5. All right, so 5's alive. We don't need to move anything around. We do have a 4, so check this out. The 4 is going to fall, and we're not quite up, because I've been keeping track of it, we're not quite up $100 for the roll. If you're at a table, I would just replace the 4 if you are up $100 for the session. On this video, I probably wouldn't, but just to show you how it ladders up and down. But we're going to go from 100 to 200 here. And on the second level, so now we're at level 2 of this strategy. Only on the second level, we're going to go to $50 here, but we're going to leave these place bets alone. These stay the same, that stays the same on level 2, okay? That goes up and that goes up. On level 3, I'll show you level 3, if we get there. Now we're only playing to make $100 back here. The don't pass is going to fall because we rolled our point. We're going to put the don't pass back and record it in our phone, the minus 25 there, but we're only playing to make this $100 back. Okay, and we're coming out again. There's a 7. So this is really cool. We're against the 4 here, and we have a $25 don't pass. So this no 4 pays 96 bucks. Okay, that's how much it pays, and the don't pass goes away. So we profited there $71, and we totally get to count that. So $71, and we're only looking for 100. So we're really looking for either one like another 7 on the come out, or just one more hit on something else. There's a yo. Okay, so we're gonna record that, but we're not gonna count it toward our getting our 100 back. We're still at 71 there. And then we're out on 8. So 8, excuse me, I'll put that over there. We're gonna move the 8 to the 5. We're looking for one hit. There's a 5. Cool. So I believe we said 71. Here's 92. That's awful close to 100. You could take this, you could ladder this back down. I'm not going to for this video, but I probably would at a regular casino if I didn't have that much time. So 71 plus 21 is 92. See if we can get one more hit. There's aces both places. And there's a yo. Come on, 6. Come on, 5. There's yo again. There's my 8. All right. Okay. And so kind of just record that and replace it. It will pay itself back. We're out on 8 again. And we got a 10. Love the 10. So 10's gonna pay us $100 for 2. Okay. So we're gonna just put this in our stack, and we're gonna level back down here, and we're gonna level back down here. And so that's a $98 winner. Again, if you like this strategy, want to see just others, I'm coming out with them. Consider subscribing to the channel. Got an ace deuce hanging loose. Would help me out a lot. There's 21. $21 winner here. So we put this in our calculator. We're just keeping track of where we are for the session so far. You can leave after 200 up if you want, or 100 up. So here's our 7 out scenario. 100 pays 48. I've got 45, 48 there. These two cancel each other out. All of it washes. At a casino, they're gonna collect, you're gonna drop again, but I'm not going to do it for purposes of this video. So this all pushes on a 7. That's the cool part. One of the cool parts of this strategy. But on another cool part is on a 7 on the come out, you definitely get paid. So I've showed this a couple of times. I'm not going to show it this time. I'm just going to pay myself $23. But it's a 50 pays 48 minus the 25. So there's 23. Add 23 to our what we're keeping up with on our phones. I'm always a big advocate of that, so I know where I am. If I'm up more than $100 at a casino and that falls, I'll just put it back up. I'm not gonna increase the level. And so we 7 out there, nothing happening. We're just gonna come out again. We're out on the 8. 8 goes to the 6. Oh, we got a 5. Favorite 5. I love 5s. 5s are good because they pay us money. So $21 on that 5. And record it there. There's a hard 6. 33. So $21 on the 6. I'm going to pay 25 for 1 the next time. 183. I'm kind of almost wanting to roll some 4s so I can show you how the steps of this ladder, but it just happens not very often, especially in a short time. And so maybe we don't get to, maybe I'll just show you at the end, but it always comes back. It definitely comes back. So we're 7 out, nothing happening here. Everything pushes. You know that by now. So there's a 5. We're out on 5. Again, we're not going to cap this the very first time. We're going to wait for a hit. There's the 10. I love the 10. So we got 50 for 1 on the 10. Record our $49 winner. I have that we're up 232. You could stop right now. Wouldn't have a problem with that. I'm going to try to push on to 300. And we are going to cap, since we have 1 hit, we're going to cap the 8. Okay. 7 out. So we lose our cap, so you have to record like a negative $3 there, but otherwise everything pushes. And we're coming out again. There's a 9, need a 9. 9 goes to the 5. And we'll see what happens. There's a 6, the easy 6. Another $21 winner, pays 25 for 4. 250. I'm looking for about 2 more hits. There's a 7 out. There's an 8. We're out on 8. 50, 48 there. Right back on the 8. So you do need to record the negative 25. Okay. But you're not going to ladder up. Okay. Yeah, got that. Again, you offset, you make that 25 back pretty much, on 1 hit of any of these. We're out on 10. 9 goes to 8. And we're just waiting to cap it. There's a yo 11. Square pair. There's the 8. 8, 15 pays $17. Okay, $17 on the 8. And then we're gonna give ourselves the cap there. I just record -3 right away, so there's no confusion. We did roll our point. The point's at 10, so pay ourselves $50. Give $1 back. Don't pass falls. So it's 49 minus 25. 263. Boy, we're close. We'll see what happens. Now it's just about the time I roll a 4 because I'm so close to my win goal. Ace deuce. Oh, I didn't pay. So the first one was an ace deuce, and the second one was aces. So again, another really cool part. So I'm going to pay myself for the ace deuce here. I'm going to pay myself for the aces there. And then by my count, we're up over 300. So I'm going to be disciplined and stop. However, I am going to show you how this ladders up. If you get a string of 4s, you might start. I don't want you to start freaking out, okay? So here's how the string of 4s is going to work. Let's say you roll a 4, okay? So you roll 4. Oh my gosh, what happens? The 4 falls, right? No 4 falls. And you come back out here. What you're going to do for the very first time is you're going to just press this. That doesn't go up, these don't go up. So now we're at level 2. All right. So let's say we get a 2-2. 4 comes back to back. We have the worst luck. This $200 falls. Okay. What we're going to do, this is level 3. What we're going to do is we're going to go from 200 to 300. We're not going to go to 400. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And this, the 10, is going to go 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. Okay. So on level 3, that's where this stuff starts moving. On level 3, we go to 30 each on the 5, 6, and 8. 36 on one of them. Okay. So this equals, this pays 96. This equals 96. Okay. Same concept, same philosophy. We don't want to gain or lose money on the 7, but we will make money. On the first hit, you add $6 here to make 42. So all these pay 42. That pays 150. We're only gonna play this until we make back the previous level. So we lost 200 on the previous level. So you're only gonna play this until you make back 200. Okay. Then you'll reduce it again to make back your final 100. Should be pretty easy. Again, one hit on the 10 is 150 of that 200. So you got one hit on 10 and one hit in here. Probably going to happen on average. All right. But let's say the worst happens and we go another 4. What in the world? How could this happen? I've seen it. So we're going to do away with that. And we are going to increase this to 400. Okay. 400 behind the 4. I'm going to change this out for a $100 chip. So now I've got 400 right behind the 4. This ladders up to 45, 54, okay, and 45, okay. And this ladders up to 100. Now we're at the 4th level, right? We're at the 4th level. The 4th level is the first time this don't pass also ladders up. Why? Because if we 7 out here, okay, this 400 is going to pay us 192 after the VIG. This equals our payout. We're basically breaking even, but if we didn't ladder up here, then we'd be losing $23. I don't want to lose $23, or maybe we'd lose 20. We're going to break even with this, okay? So that's why we're laddering up there. Every subsequent level, we ladder everything up by 1 unit. This goes, 45 to 60. This goes 54 to, 72, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then we ladder back down. So if you haven't figured it out by now, you rarely, if ever, get past level about like 4 or 5. These take care of it, and then you just ladder back down. And this is an easy way that we can make money quickly at a casino, just over your lunch break. Do whatever you want to do. Come back. I do recommend this bankroll. You don't need this bankroll. Even if you lost this, you'd be down 1,000 out of your 2,500. But these, remarkably, you roll as many 10s as 4s on average, and every time you roll a 10 here, you make 200 back. And to level down, you only need to make 300. So you see how this works. Play with it. Try it out on your own. Use this. This is a fun way to play this. Obviously, use the base version of this too, just the easy money strategy from the jump. But I like this because I get to fill it up. I get to make money on these as well, and just hit quickly and leave the casino a winner. So there you go. If you like it, again, like it, subscribe it, and I'll be coming out with more throughout the week and the weekend. Anyway, take care.